This morning, I had Anthony Hudson, who is running for governor here in the state of Michigan, on my show, where we talked about his campaign and everything else. And he asked during the show to donate $1 to his campaign, which is fine. However, somebody posted on X that when he was running for Congress here in 2024, that he was drawing a salary from the money that he raised. Now, he raised over $117,000, I think the number was. But with the amount of money that he raised, he was taking a significant salary from that money. And here are the numbers. Now, this is from March of 2024, all the way through July 13th, 2024. And as you can see, there's some chunks of money that he's withdrawing from his campaign to give himself a salary. So I messaged Anthony, and I want to be transparent with all of you because he did ask for donations on my show from my followers. And I think it's very important that people understand where their money may go. There's nothing illegal about this. However, I think if you're running for office, you have to be very transparent, especially if you're asking for money. I asked him about this and I said, hey, do you take a salary from the donations? He said, I did draw a salary, but I'm not sure the total amount during the 8-month campaign. It was less than 50% of my previous employer, which was my trucking company, where I was making 12 grand to 15 grand per month, depending on the month. And I said, just to let you know, this is a really bad look. And this is what he said. I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's not illegal. I had to quit working the campaign, lessons learned from previous campaign. I'm not going to apply for the $900,000 grant from the state once we reach $75,000 donated. We learn as we go. Career politicians use dark money or lobbyist money and have access to other resources. A guy just starting out trying to get elected doesn't know all the rules. If we kept everyone from running for office who had any kind of hiccup along the way, Lansing would be a ghost town. I don't feel that is a very strong excuse of not knowing the rules. I feel if you're going to run for a position, especially a statewide race like governor, you better damn well know the rules, because that is a huge strike on how you're going to manage the state. We don't need an executive to learn on the fly. That's for damn sure. And I just wanted to be transparent to my movement. If you possibly donated to Anthony's campaign, he may be drawing a salary from that. I don't agree with it. And I think this just is another example on why I think candidates should really look at themselves in the mirror and really identify their skill set and run for that level of office. Anyone can run. And like I said, this is not illegal, but I think transparency is very important, especially to the people who donate to your campaign. And I don't know if he was transparent to the people that followed him in his congressional run here in 2024 or not. However, moving forward, I think he has a lot to answer for, especially if he's still taking a salary from people's hard-earned money. So since he asked for money on my show from all of you, I wanted to make sure that you understood, because my name is kind of on the line because I had this guy on my show and he did ask for money. So I want to get on here and be transparent with all of you and just show you the conversation that I had with him.